Hi everyone, welcome to number 3 of our videos. I hope you're all doing well, especially in this nice sunny weather. Right, let's get started. So if you've got your ball, that's great. We'll be using one of these today in our session. So, feet hip width apart. Going to tuck the ball into our shins and just put a little bit of downward pressure through our knees so we can just secure that ball into place. We're going to use our arms, thinking about the neutral position, thinking about pulling that belly button in towards your spine as you breathe in. Just going to turn towards you. Get in through our nose as we lift our arms up. And out through our mouth as we bring our arms back down. Really trying to fill our lungs up. Good. Open up your chest. Lovely, a couple more. And last one. And we're going to hold it at the top here with our arms. You're going to bend over to your left slightly as you breathe out. Breathing in to centre, out as you reach over to your right side. Good. Inhale to centre. One more time each side. Inhale to centre. Good, reaching up towards the top, bringing our arms back down. I'm just going to turn towards the side. Walk to the edge of your mat, keeping your feet hip width apart. We're going to pop our toes firmly on the ground, fingertips on top of the ball. And we're going to keep a nice soft bend at our hips, and we're just going to roll forward with our hands on top of the ball and bend at our hips, until we can feel that nice extension through our back, maybe a little bit of a stretch through our calves and hamstrings, and you can rock back and forth in this position. Let's get a bit more of a stretch. I think my mum's enjoying the gardening there. And we're going to walk our hands back in towards our shins. Lovely. From here, we're going to take the ball, we're going to roll it, just move the mat slightly, over to our right side. We're going to step forward with our left foot, almost in a nice lunge position, right hand securely on the ball. And from here, we're going to take our nice lunge forward. So breathing in as you come down, out as you come up, and just make sure that front foot knee does it go over your toes. Good. Out as you come up, breathing in as you come down. If you're finding that nice and easy, then add in a bit of an extension with the arm and your full body, all the way forward and back. Again, in all the way down without breathing out on the way up. You can get those legs working this morning or this afternoon. Yeah, 3 more on this side. And last one. Good, so from here, instead of twitching around, just literally swivel on your feet, and you can place the ball in your left hand. Same principle, breathing in as you come down, out as you come up. Making sure your front knee doesn't go over your toe. And then add in an extension if you want more of an exercise. When you add in the extension, don't forget to stay nice and upright through your torso. Pull that belly button in. Toe collapse over. Breathing out on the way up. In on the way down. Good, 3 more. last one. Good. Walk yourself in. Fingertips on top of the board again, feet hip width apart, and just roll yourself out. And again, add in rocking them backwards and forwards here if you like. Or even side to side. Whatever you feel and need. Lovely, let's roll ourselves back up into standing. So, taking myself, we're going to turn and face you so you can see what I'm doing. Right foot firmly on the floor, left foot a little bit to the side but on top of the board. So from here, soft bend in the right knee, neutral spine, breathing in as you straighten your leg, out as you bring it back in. Good. If you just started the Pilates course, stick with this level, the ones you've been doing a while, and in your circles. So you're really having to control what our pelvis is doing, keeping pelvis pointing forward if we can, adding in the circles, and changing direction. Or if you're doing back and forth, keep doing your back and forth. Lovely, last circle. Good, and we'll switch over sides. So firmly placing our left foot down on the ground this time. Right foot on the ball. Belly button into our spine, neutral spine, still feeling tall. Don't let your body slump down. Breathing in as you straighten your leg. Out as you bring it back in. Good. Lovely. Still keeping that belly button tucked in. Add in the circles if you've done this on the other side. Making sure hip bone's pointing forward. You might find it harder on one leg than the other. That's normal. Left-handed, right-handed. Normal, naturally stronger on one side than the other. Lovely, and change direction now. And again, it's about control, not thinking about how fast you can make the circles, how accurately you can make the circles. With nice control. Lovely, last circle, and then bring the ball to the front, placing feet on the ground. From here, we're just going to widen our stance slightly, pointing our toes out towards the corners of the mat, hands on top of the ball, and once more, just rolling forward till you feel bending at the hips, till you feel that nice stretch, maybe in your hamstring, maybe in the upper back through your lats. And again, you can just rock back and forth if you like. This feels good. Use this moment just to control your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Lovely, and then just walking your feet. Lovely. Good. going to turn and face. You want to be on the length of the mat. We're going to come back down into our kneeling. We're going to grab the ball at each side. Make sure your feet are hip width apart, your knees are hip width apart. From here, ball's going to stay out in front of us. We're going to keep that neutral, tuck our belly button underneath our spine. We're going to breathe in as breathing backwards, out as we come forward. So your body is staying in one line, we're not bending anywhere. Really testing your spine, whether you can keep that in a nice neutral alignment while coming backwards. And to make it more difficult, you just raise your hands. You can go right above your head. Whatever level you feel you need. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth as you come back up. Good, 3 more. Good, and last one. Perfect, placing the ball back down in towards our bellies. From here we're going to roll onto the ball, making sure our feet are roughly hip width apart and toes on the ground. And that our hands are nicely underneath our shoulders. From here, tuck our belly button just slightly around the spine, just to give us that security. From here, nice clench of the buttock to make sure we're using our glutes instead of our hamstrings to lift our leg up. We're going to alternate each leg. Yeah, and as soon as you get into that rhythm, we can go opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping that belly button tucked in. Just stop yourself from rolling too far. Breathing out as we extend the arm. Breathing in as we bring them back down. Yeah, if you want a bit more, for those advanced people, pulse at the top here before you come back down. Do whatever level suits you best. You can almost say it's more of a marathon than a sprint, especially with these exercises. Better to get the fundamentals right first, and then you'll be zooming up towards the advanced before you know it. Lovely, one more on each side. Good, and from here just roll back onto your knees. You can have the moments breathing, a little bit of a rest, just wrap yourself around the ball. Just let your upper back just stretch out. Right, let's come off the ball. You're just going to swivel around, bring the ball to the end of the mat, sit on the ball, and you're going to walk your feet forward and slowly just roll your body down onto the ball. So your upper chest, or your upper back even, is on top of the ball. Here we're going to raise our hips up so they almost pushing through your heels so you can activate your glutes, hands up above your head. You can cross them, whatever is easier. From here, take a nice breath in. We're going to roll our top body, so our upper body is going to roll on to the ball over to the other side. Keeping those hips high. We're going to alternate each side. Now just go to where you're comfortable. I've been doing this a while, so I can go to the side. But it took me a bit of a time to get there. No coordination. Keep those hips up. Don't let those hips drop. Bit of a sound effect going on here. And we'll do 3 on each side. Keeping those hips up, so we're working the hips as well as our obliques. Good, last one each side. Lovely, then come back to the middle, just walk yourself back up slowly into sitting. Now you can stay in that position and sitting. I'm just going to turn and face you so you know what we're doing. Lovely. So from here, on the ball, thinking about our position, shoulders over hips, neutral spine, belly button in slightly so we get a little bit of a nice control about what our pelvis is doing, especially through this exercise. Hands as if we're riding. Now for the newbies, the ones that have been doing this not a very long time, we are just going to lift our heels up off the ground and alternate each one. Good. Keeping that nice neutral posture, not allowing a collapse as you lift your heel up. If you can do that without your body shaking, then we go to an inch off the ground with our feet. And again, alternating each one. Breathing in and out. Maybe time it with your movement. Time it with what your knee's doing. But relax your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders creep up here. Keep your position, shoulders over hips. You might find you collapse more to one side than the other. That's fine. It just highlights our weaker side. Good. This is easy. Then let's go on to the next stage. Fit up. Oops. Straighten your leg, bring it in again. Straighten your leg out to the side, bring it in again. Straight and then out to the side. Just make it a little bit more difficult for you. You maybe do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. Give it a go. See where your limit is. Even if it's just straighten your leg and not bringing it out to the side. Good. Wonder if you can tell which one's my weaker side. Yeah, we'll do a couple more on each leg. Still feeling tall. Lovely. And stop. Keeping that position, we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. We're going to keep one arm still, so the right arm stays still, left arm comes around as we watch our hand come all the way around to the back. Obviously not far forward enough, I keep hitting the door. Okay, just get a bit of a nice rotation through our upper back while keeping those hips pointing forward. Lovely, last one on this side. What we'll do, we'll just add those two elements together. So, sitting on the ball, thinking about our posture. I think you get fed up when we saying this. Shoulders over hips. Belly button in towards your spine. Now stick at your level. So, beginners maybe just start with your heel just off the ground. We're just going to start with one heel off the ground. If you like, you can go straight to 1 foot off the ground. And from here, same principle with the arms. One arm stays forward. You're going to bring your arm around to the side. Keep alternating the arms, but keep the same foot up. Really using our core here to keep our posture. Keep belly button tucked in, keep breathing. So breathe out as the arm comes round, in as you come forward. Good, last one on this side. Good, let's switch legs. Keep with the same arm movement. Now I think you would have all started with your strong legs, so this might be a little bit more difficult. This is definitely my weaker side. Okay, keep watching the hand as you go around. Good, couple more on this side. Keep breathing. Good, and last one. Yeah, just bring your arms down. Let's do some nice shoulder rolls. Backwards and forwards. So from here, it's also a balance one as well as a stretch one. So we're going to cross one leg over the other, and we're just going to lean forward slightly. So the leg you've crossed over, you'll feel it in that glute. And then come forward as far as you can. And you might find a little bit of a sweet spot where it feels really nice, really good through your hip. Such a nice stretch. Just use this moment just to calm down your breathing. Nice breath into your nose, out through your mouth. Good, go a little bit further if you can with the stretch. Perfect, then bring ourselves back up. We're going to switch sides. Cross the other leg over now. And again, same principle, just leaning forward, keeping your balance. So you feel that nice stretch through your glute. Good. Again, just calm breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. And go a little bit further if you can with the stretch. Perfect. Bring ourselves back up. Another nice stretchy hand is just rolling forward over your knees, just tucking your head under, showing your legs. You can stretch forward if you like, just gets a little bit more through your lats. From here you can rock back and forth on the ball, just to extend a little bit more through your lower back. Or you can bring your hands to one side, just emphasise a right hand stretch or a left side stretch. Whatever you feel you need. just slowly bring yourself back into sitting. Well done everyone, I think that concludes our third video. Watch out for number 4, see you then.